Welcome to BalsaCircle.com, your one-stop shop for all of your event decor. Today we're going to show you our Halloween twist on our Minnie ears. We thought, why not do a little classic Halloween theme Minnie ear action? So that is what we're doing. So take a screenshot of that tool list and let's go ahead and get started. So what we're doing is basically drawing 8 of these circles here. Now do keep in mind, we've mentioned in other videos when we're doing Minnie ears, depending on if this is for an adult or for your little mini me, make sure that you pick a circle that's not too big or small for your head. So go ahead and eyeball that. Now you're going to be actually cutting 8 of these out, not 4, 8 of them. And you'll see shortly why we need 8. So basically go ahead and glue them together. Now, if you're new to our channel, make sure you consider subscribing because we have several of these. Gosh, I can't even remember how many we've done, but there's so many fun ones throughout the year. You don't have to just wear these. Of course, if you're a Disney fanatic, you can wear these all the time, which we do have some insiders here on our side who do that. So basically you're just gonna cut that frame so they are centered on your headband. Get some batting. This is kind of from either some kind of craft store. They use it a lot for quilting and sewing, just to give it a little bit of volume to the ears. So you're gonna be cutting out 4 of these of the template that you used with the foam sheet. So that's what it looks like. So just 4 of them. And like I said, that glittered blue ear is made of 2. So and as you can see, that's why you need 8 here, because look, you have all 4. So 4 times 2 is 8. There you go. You're done with your math and homework. Now we're using some of our sequins here, our black sequin napkins. And we have these actually in runners, and we've used some runners sometimes, or chair sashes, but I will tell you, just getting a napkin, it's more than enough for this kind of DIY. Kind of keep that cost low. And here's the trick here. You're gonna be putting some hot glue on the edges there. Now, because in the beginning, I wasn't using a chopstick, it was really hot. You definitely, with this specific fabric, because it soaks through, use a chopstick or something that is going to press it down. And the reason why is because you want to make sure that rounded part is really taut, because there'll be kind of some parts that don't look super round because you didn't pull it tight enough. You can make it nice, round, and smooth if you use something that you're not afraid to get burned with. So as you can see, with each of these pieces, 2 of them are going to be fully covered on all sides of the ear. And 2 of them, you're going to leave that bottom flap open, kind of like where that crescent moon cut is. As you can see, some of the blue foam sheet is going to be showing, and that's because it's open. See how it has that sequin flap there? And what you're going to be doing is using that flap to come around the headband and secure it into place. And there you go. This is the securing into place that I just mentioned right here. You use any kind of like pen or pencil or whatever you'd like, chopstick. If you order out, I'm sure you have a drawer full of these like we all do. And then once you're done with that, let it dry. Now we're going to add a little bit of the fun parts. Now, as you know, with DIYing, you're always going to have some edges or undone parts that you want to cover and make look pretty, and that's what we're doing here. As you saw, we took 2 pieces and glued them together almost like a macaroon, and now we're just covering that indentation or that crack there on the top with these 3mm plastic purple beads. And we're going to be doing 2 rows of these. Now here's the trick. You want to make sure that you're not putting too much glue, because it's going to be oozing all over. These beads are super dainty, so you want it to still look really nice. Remember, we're covering kind of a quote-unquote imperfection of the ear, so you don't want to ruin it by kind of putting too much glue there. Especially on sequins, it's really hard to kind of pull off, so you just want to eyeball it from the very beginning. Don't be afraid to use a chopstick with this part as well. And then if you have any extra bead on the edge, you can just snip it into place. Now, ladies, you can use anything on the edge of these ears. You can use pearls, you can use rhinestones, bedazzle it however you want. Just make it your own and have fun with it. So now we're using one of our sequin table runners, and this is about, I would say, 6 to 10 inches. You can always cut it down to size. And now we're just making sure that the edges are all glued into the center. So just roll it up so it turns out to be more of a thinner looking kind of sequin ribbon. And then what you're going to do is in the very center, you're going to bring that hot glue to both sides to the center and secure it into place. Make sure that you're not gluing the whole thing because you do want that ribbon to pop up on the sides. Now you make a mini me version in the center. So maybe, gosh, I would make 5 to 6 inches, roll it up like you did the first one, and then just duplicate that process. Putting a small little dollop of glue in the center there, not too much, because we want to make sure we have that volume. And then you're going to glue and do the same thing to that kind of mama ribbon on the outside. So once again, we're just going to use that runner and put it in the middle. You're going to probably fold it up once so it doesn't have those weird edges. And then you have that centerpiece. We're going to keep that theme of the purple beads there and then put it in the middle. Now, like I said, if you use pearls or rhinestones, go ahead and match them together. Put some rhinestones in the middle or just whatever you'd like. It's really up to you. But we're just bringing the whole look together. Now we're going to put it on one ear. Make sure that you put plenty of glue because there's going to be a lot of fun, excitement, sugar rushed. You want to make sure that is ready for some serious trick-or-treating. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure that you like it, share it with a friend, and subscribe for all of your creative decor and event ideas. Until next time, stay creative.